are some of the most important things you're going to want to know before owning quail. Quail are prey animals, so that means they startle easily. And since they startle easily, that means you're going to want your coop at a certain height. Those heights should either be 2 feet and under, like mine, or they should be 6 feet and above. The reason for that height preference is because when they startle, they jump, and they jump with a lot of force. They can jump up to 5 feet in the air. So if your coop is between 2 and 6 feet in height and they jump when they startle, they can end up breaking their necks on the roof of the coop. This also means that your birds are going to want to primarily stay in their coop. We do occasionally let our birds roam in the yard, however, it's always supervised and only up to 2 birds at a time. The reason for this is because, as I stated earlier, they are prey animals and they actually cannot fly. So having them open in the yard offers them no protection from predators. So your birds will prefer to stay in the coop where they feel the safest. It is also important to know that quail need at least 1 square foot per bird. So when you're buying a coop, make sure that you are calculating the square footage of that coop and how many birds you'd like. Your quail will also be the happiest with a variety of enrichments for them. Enrichments include a hutch, so that way they can dig around, make little nests, and lay their eggs. You can use sand or bedding like I do. Dirt buckets, so that way they can take dirt baths. Dirt baths are actually extremely important. Dirt baths help maintain their feather maintenance as well as parasite control. They are playful birds, and like I said, prey birds, so they love spots to hide, and they love sticks to play on. If you are planning on owning both hens and roos, you are going to want to know that you should have at least 3 to 5 hens per 1 roo. If you have too many roo in there, you're going to stress your girls and your roos out. What will happen is your girls will stop laying, and they will also lose the feathers on the back of their head because there are too many males going after them. Your males will also begin to fight with each other, and it could lead to some really messy situations. As far as food goes, you want to make sure that you are not feeding them anything that is too big for them to eat. You have to remember that quail are much smaller than chickens, so the pellets that chickens get for their feed is not going to work for your quail. I give my quail a variety of food and snacks, but their base food is layer feed crumbles with oyster shells in them. The crumbles are small enough to where they cannot choke on them when they eat them. They also get wild birdseed mixed in with their feed. Just when buying the wild birdseed, please make sure that if there is any corn in there, that it is cracked corn and not whole corn kernels, as well as the sunflower seeds. These are black oil sunflower seeds, and these are perfectly fine for them to eat. However, the gray and white striped sunflower seeds are not safe as they are a choking hazard. If you do buy those, make sure that you buy them out of the shell. Incorporated with their food, I also give them red pepper flakes and cayenne pepper. That is just a natural parasite preventative for them, and it also helps with their egg production. I do also add some crushed eggshells in for extra calcium. They love snacks like fresh oregano, as well as marigold flowers and leaves. Marigold flowers are actually very beneficial for your quail as well. I hope this helped. If you have any more questions, just ask.